Hey everybody, back with a new episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Last episode, we got Coulson back. He now has a lead on what happened to him. He went to go confront the doctor that he saw. And I was thinking about this being Fury's orders, and very soon Winter Soldier is going to happen. And Nick died. So did the same procedure get done to him? At least he'll know what he did to Coulson, if that's the case, because Coulson was begging to die, and they made it seem like they were trying to get him back to who he was, because at some point in between those surgeries he was like an unrecognizable person. So there's still a lot more to know there. I don't think Raina and the Clairvoyant got anything, but they did like kill that one guy. So Raina is like the number 2 for Operation Centipede. So we know something big is coming with them. And we know Mike is alive, which is exciting, even though he is an amputee with a lot of burns and a thing in his eye. So they're going to try to use him in the same way Aquila was. But at least we know that can be fixed if we get the opportunity. I hope we can save him. But I am glad that Coulson's back. I'm glad that May believed in Skye and put her in a position where she could really help find Coulson, which she did. So I love that aspect of last episode. And this next episode is called Seeds. Seeds, like in a metaphorical way, seeds are planted in the mind, or are we talking about literal seeds? Are we growing something? I don't know, but I am very excited to get back into it. So let's do it. Don't get in, girl.
Get out.
Now. Come on, too slow. Oh, that guy's... Oh. Oh, his leg. That was a S.H.I.E.L.D. facility? Those kids?
As far as they can tell, the device uses a crystalline nucleation process she designed.
And a delivery mechanism he invented. That's why we're being asked to consult on the investigation.
So we're going to the academy.
No uniforms, no rope course, no defined muscularity on anyone.
No marching in place, no IQs in double digits.
There they are. So good to see you.
You look as lovely as ever.
I'm worried there's a bad seed.
Ops and sciences have differences, but both have to be careful about what we call bad seeds. People want to use the tools we give them.
Bad seed isn't a S.H.I.E.L.D. term.
Yeah, we know what that is.
Bucky Barnes.
Puts it in perspective,
Fuck!
what we do.
Oh, that's a setup for Winter Soldier. Hell yeah.
History. Just wish I was a part of it. I've been looking into Skye's past like you asked. Into the agent who dropped her off at the orphanage.
Yeah?
Agent Avery, she was killed.
But her partner wasn't. He disappeared.
Given recent events, it makes sense to reflect back on our history.
You can't think of any reason.
Someone skipped their ethics class?
No.
Oh God. Oh God. What is this?
Oh no.
Help me. Get it up.
So it was for him? Oh my god.
Skye looks young enough to blend in.
You're not exactly Old Man River, and Fitz looks younger than us.
Time will come when you won't make fun of me for that. You'll be jealous. You'll be jealous, wrinkly old hags.
I want Fitz to
Hey now.
Sorry?
Donnie's withdrawn. Might know more than he's letting on. You're a hero here, Fitz. He looks up to you. Go hang out with him. What? It's strategic.
It's adorable.
The Tin Man has a heart after all.
Aw.
So where are we going?
Some amazing breakthroughs have come out of here. So the tradition lives on.
Of cramming into the boiler room.
Apparently so.
Over the years, we made a few improvements.
Damn. It's a full-on
Do you have one
nightclub.
of these at operations?
These ideas are way beyond what I was toying with in my first few months. You shouldn't keep these big ideas to yourself. You should run them by your instructors.
These aren't my big ideas.
Damn.
So,
High potentiality.
say you're gonna do what this guy did. You probably head to South America. You speak Spanish?
Vacation Spanish.
Lima, most likely. What with the growing food scene?
All right, what's up?
She knows you so
You
well.
tell me.
You're talking.
Do you believe me at least?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yes,
Good.
but I'm tired of secrets. So I'm
You're in
glad
the
we're
wrong
here.
business, buddy.
We need to root out all the secrets.
Hydra.
Agent Ward and I have been having sex.
I got him.
Did he even hear that? Come on, dude. Why? Just want to talk. Ooh, what a move.
I'm Agent Coulson with S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, thank God.
Well, you could have
About
asked.
the baby girl, isn't it?
It sure is.
Senior Agent called in an 084.
An object of unknown origin.
Okay, he managed to escape with a gunshot wound to the neck, but he bled out. He was still holding on to the 084.
Skye is an
We
084.
thought she was dead, too. If she had powers or something, we never witnessed it. The 5 of us helicoptered the kid off,
Skye has powers?
headed home. After we landed, we started getting crossed off. The foster system was ordered to move the child around every few months.
Okay, maybe
Just to
some
rotate.
secrets need to
She
say
died protecting
secrets.
that secret.
When you
If,
left town.
if they know about her.
I mean, whoever killed that kid's family and all those agents was a force to be reckoned with.
That girl.
Don't tell me a damn thing about her. I don't want to know. You understand? Stop digging and stay the hell away from that girl. Because wherever she goes, death follows.
We can't do that.
You can never tell her.
She should know. What can she do?
Callie Hannigan. Ambitious,
She was at the pool.
but didn't want to go in.
She's jealous? She's doing that for that?
A battery
Come
that
on.
carries a terawatt of energy. Why not use oxygen? You know, breathe it in from the outside.
It's true, the other guys say you are the smartest person to come through here.
Is that
Well,
what they say?
maybe not anymore.
Well, Simmons is probably smarter, technically.
Ah!
That's because she likes homework more than life.
Nice to have
Sometimes you
to
gotta
talk
work
shop
for
with
it.
all the time. Or to just plain talk to.
Aw, he's so lonely.
You know, I didn't like it here at the academy at first.
He needs a Simmons.
I'm just saying they got to meet Agent Fitz. They've been talking about it for weeks.
Weeks. We just came here.
Oh no.
Talking about it to whom?
Each other.
Fitz!
You need to get out of there. He's after you.
Relax, I'm out. You're overreacting. He's just a lonely kid. We had a nice little hang session. I actually helped him solve
Yeah,
this.
no, he played you.
You can't have this here. We have to turn it into Agent Weaver.
We weren't supposed to see this.
Hey!
We need to go. Sometimes it's not a bad seed, just a bad influence. Let's go.
Well, he's so culpable if he knows what they're doing.
Look, Donnie and I have the device ready to sell, and we solved the power problem, but look, we ran into some trouble.
What did I say was the most important aspect of this deal?
You! I'm tired of you.
Well, now the deal's gonna have to change.
We've come this far. Maybe it's too far.
It's way too far.
This together.
We can't turn back after what we did back there.
What you did.
Yeah, don't drag him into
It's
this.
unconscious.
Just found us out, and it was your idea to draw him here to fix your damn power source.
Yeah.
Our plan has worked so far, Donnie,
You don't have to keep going, though.
and so will this.
I've been keeping something from you,
You're gonna tell her?
but recently I realized I had no right to do that.
Agreed.
You lied to me.
You might not like what you learn.
And I told you
Y'all can both relate to that.
that it can't be worse than what I've imagined.
Don't be so sure.
It is.
Oh my god. Skye! Great, you made a hailstorm.
I did it.
Yeah, you did, bud.
Storm? But crystalline nucleation should only create ice.
It did. Up there.
See the clouds.
The most effective way in history, son. We think Donnie Gill and his device may be trapped in the center of the storm.
That's not far from where I am. I can get there.
Oh my God, be careful, Ward. What are you gonna do? Damn hurricane.
Yeah, I can't get there.
Yeah, no, you
Is there any
cannot.
other way to get to Donnie?
I know one way.
Fitz! Oh, you're flying over it!
Hold on tight.
Holy shit, you're gonna do that? Oh my God, I love them. Wow. God, that looked better than a lot of the Marvel movies look these days. Wow, she really threaded that needle.
He's gone.
Damn, it killed him.
My only friend is dead because of me.
I don't know what else to say.
He
And don't say
is
anything.
responsible for a lot of that.
You hear what I said in Mexico?
Did he?
What, specifically?
About Ward and me,
Yeah.
Oh, you did. Okay. Awkward.
I trust you know what you're doing.
Skye requested a moment alone on campus. You told her, didn't
I
you?
had to.
Do you
Must
trust
have destroyed
that
her
he
to
knows
heal.
what he's doing?
That's the thing about Skye. What I told her shattered her world. Her search is over.
She'll get through it.
Her story ends here.
No.
But you know what she said?
Tell me.
She said no.
She said no.
Her story started here.
Hell yes.
Her whole life, she thought she wasn't wanted. How do you respond? Who do you become?
Who are you, Mr. Freeze? I don't know the Marvel version of that, but that's you.
Who is this?
Agent Phil Coulson with S.H.I.E.L.D. We've never actually met, but I'm familiar with your work. All of it.
The clairvoyant told me to say hello.
You're working with him? Ugh, I hate that guy. Okay, this was a really good episode. Oh my God, Skye. She's an 084. I love that he told her. I think he understands how important the truth is now that he has learned what he's learned about himself. But she has taken it better than he had, and maybe he can learn from her. There is comfort in knowing the truth, even if the truth is uncomfortable to know. I love their relationship. I think Skye and Coulson are the cutest, but I think he is developing a father's love for her. And he might not be clear-headed in terms of getting her, you know, in harm's way. But I love it. Oh my God. Okay, so we created an Iceman. Oh, maybe Iceman. That's a Marvel character, but I thought he was a mutant. Is he a mutant? I don't think they would start. They couldn't. You couldn't do mutants for the Marvel at this point, so it's not that. But it was cool to go back to the academy where Fitz and Simmons are kind of like rock stars, the youngest to do it, and Fitz was lured there because they needed him, and it's true because he figured it out right away what they needed. It sucks that that guy felt like he had no friends, and the friends he made was using him, but he went along with it, and that smirk on his face now that he's friendless, I don't think that's going to help matters. He isn't going to turn a new leaf. I think he's going to go full force in the supervillain direction. So that sucks, but at least they're going to keep an eye on him in the sandbox. But he's going to be a problem. Fuck that BC guy. I hate him. And he's tied into Operation Centipede. Fuck him forever. Ugh. Hate him. The worst. I'm glad that Agent May talked to Coulson about what Ward and she have been up to. And he's leaving it up to her judgment to know if it's a good idea or not. But she's already doing it. We'll see what comes of it, but she's not happy with him telling Skye the truth, but him being in that position where he was just out of the loop, he knows how important it is for her to know. And I'm happy she has some answers, but wait, wouldn't she still want to know where she came from? I mean, she has some answers, but like, who are her parents? I think that's still something that she would want to know. Well, S.H.I.E.L.D. has been keeping Skye safe. People have died because of it. I like that she went to that wall and saw the agent that died saving her. Maybe not her mother, but a protector. And so that's something that she hasn't felt like she's ever had. So I really love that. And yeah, I didn't realize that this was going to be a part of the centipede thing, but the VC guy being a part of that, them wanting a power source like being able to control the weather is... they just want every power they can have. They want the most power. I want to know more about this clairvoyant. If they can see the future, they know where to get it. And they didn't get this one, but it's definitely not going to deter them. But I'm glad that they know to keep a lookout for this VC guy now that he's given himself up to who he's really working with. Well, Coulson is not handling this new information well, but I'm not surprised. But I hope he can learn how to manage it in the same way that Skye is. And, I really liked what this episode did. I like it showing how impressive Fitz and Simmons are, them giving that talk that is a huge part of what S.H.I.E.L.D. is. You do have all of these people with great possibility, but the potentiality of what they are meddling with can go in the wrong direction really quick. It's cool that they got to be there to make that speech, but it's far too late. Well, I'm very excited to know more about Skye. I wonder how much more she's going to push. I wonder how much more Coulson's going to push. I don't know if Coulson knowing anymore is going to help him. But Skye maybe. I would like for them to get Fury back, for Fury to have to explain himself. But I don't know how often that kind of thing can happen on the show. But yeah, I really like this episode. I'm excited to know more about Skye. I think she's my favorite character. I really like her. And yeah, it was cool to have like the Bucky Barnes shout out. I feel Winter Soldier coming. And Winter Soldier is my second favorite Marvel movie of all time, right behind Infinity War. So it's such a game changer. And I just know it's going to shake the show up. It has to. It's about S.H.I.E.L.D. So I'm excited about all that's coming. But yeah, I really like this episode. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back soon.